Trump, reports are, does not have $450 million in cash. And I saw like Ted Lieu tweeted, oh, he's not actually a billionaire if he doesn't have $450 million in cash. And I want to pull my hair out. I've been telling you guys this was going to happen for some time. Most people don't understand how rich people money works. And as a newly rich person, I'll take you into my finances. I am probably worth, depending on how real estate gets valued, $100 million right now, given the money that I have and the money that is committed to me and that is all coming still in. Right now in my checking accounts, I have probably $200,000 in cash. That's a rough estimate. I'll sit down. I've got to pay some bills here shortly, and I'll know exactly. So I'm worth $100 million, and I probably have $200,000 in cash. Full disclosure, I've got around $25 million in stock right now. I'm rich. It's great to be rich. I'm not saying this to brag. I couldn't put forward $100 million in cash. I couldn't put forward any more probably than $25 million in cash. That doesn't mean I'm not worth $100 million. It means most rich people have money tied up in a variety of assets that is not liquid in nature. I've got, stakes in 9 or 10 different buildings. I've got stakes in a lot of different private equity funds that I probably have got partial ownership now in 30 different companies. Some very small, some higher stakes, right? What's that worth on any given day? That's how rich people roll, all right? I've got houses. I got a house in here. I got 4 houses right now, I think. The house I live in Nashville, the house I'm building in Nashville. It's going to be a $15 million house in Nashville. I've got a place in Rosemary Beach, Florida, and I'm building a place in Alice Beach, Florida. I've probably across those 4 properties got, doing math in my head, $40 or $50 million in real estate properties that I own, but I don't know because I'm not selling them. And if I had to suddenly sell them immediately, I would get way less than their market value would be. Commercial real estate. I own stakes in buildings that rent to commercial companies. I don't know what that would be worth right now because I might have 10% stake. I can't sell it. I can't go and be like, hey, you guys have to sell this property. I don't own the majority of it. I bring all of this up because I think I have decent optics on rich people. I'm not a billionaire. I'm a 100 millionaire. But a lot of the same things that I would be doing with my money, a billionaire would be doing with his money. And so when people say, oh, Trump's not a billionaire, he doesn't have $450 million in cash, I say to you, many of you are imbeciles. You have no idea how rich people live. It would make no sense for a billionaire to be sitting around with $450 million in functional cash equivalents, by and large. Now, if you're worth $200 billion, maybe you have $400 million in cash. Although I would bet Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, who are the 2 richest people in America right now, I believe, I would bet neither one of them has anywhere close to $450 million in cash because it would make no sense to do that. What's going on here is they are trying to financially strangle Donald Trump's ability to run his businesses while they are simultaneously trying to put him in prison for the rest of his life. Trump is, as we speak today, the only person to ever be president of the United States in my life and make less money as a result. If Trump had never entered into politics, he would be worth billions of dollars more, probably, than he is worth today. He has cost himself certainly hundreds of millions of dollars, if not billions of dollars, based on his choice to run for political office. Doesn't ever get talked about. I don't think that most people understand it. But far from being, say, Bill Clinton or Barack Obama and making himself fabulously wealthy based on his presidency, Trump has lost money. And so I said this on the show the other day. I wish that I was worth billions of dollars. I wish that I had Elon Musk money. If I did, I would give Trump the $450 million collateralized against some of his assets. I wouldn't just give him the cash to be able to make this bond because I believe that he is being persecuted based on his political beliefs. Trump did nothing wrong with the loan that he got. That was repaid in full. The bank that gave him the Trump organization the loan said they got repaid in full. There was no fraud. They didn't actually change any of the loan terms. They do their own due diligence. To me, this is, I believe, Trump, people going after him because of him. And by the way, Bill's like, my wife even says, why do you got to tell people about the money that you have? Because when I didn't have money, I told you I didn't have money. I don't have a filter. I will tell you everything that I am doing on a day-to-day basis because you can agree or disagree with it. I'll share my life stories. I'll share my financial successes before I shared my financial failures. Nobody said, hey, when you lost $50,000 selling SEC-colored pants, nobody was like, I don't know why you shared that story at all. When I lost a couple of $100,000 investing in a company and I talked about it, happens all the time. Losing money, people are fine with me telling the story. Making myself fabulously wealthy based on my hard work, oh, you shouldn't be talking about that. I want all of you to be rich too. I want all of you to find something that you can excel in as well. And so I feel like I have decent optics on this. Before I was rich, I would have thought, oh, yeah, every billionaire has hundreds of millions of dollars in cash. No, most of them don't. Most of them have credit lines at banks. A lot of them keep their money in stock, and they live off of the credit lines. I'm just telling you what I've learned. I'm a newly rich guy. But I didn't have money. My parents didn't make $50,000 a year. I don't know all these rich people shenanigans. I don't know the stories. I don't know how they live. Now I do. This doesn't surprise me at all.